Hello, hello. Welcome, peeps. You need to pee? Pee away. Hopefully you feel very satisfied after your pee pee. We are nearing the end of the season, guys. We've got 5 days left. And hey, Glaze, how you doing? Welcome in. G'day, g'day. Very Aussie of us, isn't it? Uh, we are going to be playing around with some decks and stuff. Now, just to let you know, we have actually dropped out of Masters. From top 5k to experimentation to just experimenting too much that we've dropped out of Masters. So, in a good way, I wanted to try and climb back up to Masters, but with decks that are not, what we normally play, which will be cool. Like, I did some testing, and well, for myself, I did some testing, but probably the most consistent decks to get to Masters would be the Dark Tina, which I don't even have built. That is infested in terms of how much there are Dark Tinas all over the world right now. Um, but otherwise, I've been just trying to refine the Gengar deck. It's quite hard. I'm trying to find something to bring it together, but I can't yet. And then there is the variation of like Gallade. I like that deck. I think it can work well, but you gotta like work around it, which is pretty rough. I'll just check though. We do have a Mega Man deck. Sorry, a Tyranitar deck as well. That I've encountered in rank, which is pretty crazy. But we're gonna have a look and see how a few of these things go. The God Squad, I've edited it a little bit. That can do alright, but if you brick pretty badly. So it's not too hard to get to Masters. If you were just to like go through, that's not right, is it? I don't think that's right. But let's try. Let's do a little bit of Mega Man maybe, and try that a little bit out. Something happened, counted as a loss. Okay, don't know what happened. But Matsu, how's work, man? And Cheery God, how you doing, bud? Welcome in. Welcome. You hear a nuggy. Oh, also, just to let you know, the invitationals that is happening this weekend, essentially, how many have gone through? All right, they haven't answered. So, where's Aussie Oomph and where is Dr. Bert? I'm gonna have to add some people here. Dr. Bert. Who knew having Friday and Monday public calls work to back up? Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Very, very sorry to hear that. I should probably, rather than a streak, I should probably like look for the Dark Tinas, right? The Tina. And then we'll see how many D Tinas we see. Which would be pretty cool. Wait, are we going first? Oh, that's so bad. Do I want to do this? Sure, let's do this for a start. I mean, so Matsu, isn't it gonna be like, what is it? The next week as well that you're gonna be backed up with work? This is the Arceus one too. Whew. See, if you lived in Queensland, it'd be 3 weeks because of Labor Day falling on Queensland on May. So you'd have like the next 3-day work weeks for 3 weeks in a row, which is pretty cool. Crazy what we're getting now. Crazy. I think Gallade is like a fun unit to play, and I feel like this deck really requires some juggling of certain cards around it to do well. Hey, Doombringer, how you doing, dude? Welcome. You're gonna try it? Which one, Cherry? This is probably like our... I don't know how many times we've gone to Masters and back, you know? This is just fun to do, you know? The exact deck I'm currently playing... I think it's on the, in my deck list, Cherry. Hang on, if I do decks or deck, I think it's there. So you can always check it out. This requires... Like, okay, so what you see here, normally, I think you see, like, 2 Hitmonlees. Two Sudowoodoos. But I've opted just for the one, and I wanted both types of Hitmonlee. Just to have some form of aggression and easy escape route if I needed to. Having 2 Sudowoodoos with the 2 retreat costs was pretty punishing at times. But committing with one just to be, like, kind of that enforcer was good. I don't think there's anything this guy can do right now, eh? I know this deck, because I play this deck, the opponent's deck. So it's just kind of easy to, like, with the amount of games I've played, it's just easy to know what you're up against unless they do some slight variation. But I feel like in this current rank, everyone's just copy-pastering like crazy. Like absolute insanity how much copy-paster is going on right now. Your head had Mars Shadow instead of the second Hitmonlee, so not much of a change. The second Mars Shadow I can see, in a way. I just felt like it wasn't really that necessary a lot of the times. You can try it out. I'm not saying it's good or bad. Did he just leave because he knew he was cooked? Yeah, it's alright. He doesn't have to see his KO. But, yeah, it's, I like Ducks. I like Gallade. Gallade's good for kind of stomping pubs. Thank you, guys. How you doing? What's your rank at the moment? Eh? I feel like I got robbed here. 2-win streak. What just happened? Wasn't I 1440? Doesn't matter. Okay. Sure. When did I get a mysterious loss? I don't understand. Okay. You haven't played since your first loss. You're not huge on TCG, to be fair. Totally fine, understandable. I think at this like last few days before the season like ranking ends, it's not reset yet, but the season ranking ends. Hang on, what are we versing? Oh, look what we're versing. All right, I'm assuming this is Darktina, so let me just get ready for popping that up. I never really got into TCG until this game came out, and it was just really fun. But I think what made it really fun for me was the ability to be able to like host tournaments and stuff for the community and just seeing how hard they try, being able to watch what they're doing. Okay, this is the Arceus Tina with Dawn. Okay, okay. I wonder if we can get a Sabrina here. We'd really stuff him up. I don't like this. Proceeds to do it as he says he doesn't like to do it, but like we've got this here, right? And then we just kick the face. TRG. Fail. Good. We like fails. Although TRG, we talked about it a bit before. TRG is a lot better than some people think. Hey Don, how you doing, bud? Welcome to my 20,000th master climb. I am just playing around because I just am sick of seeing Dark Tinas, and I just wanted to create decks or play decks that were just fun, you know? Just fun. That was not Dark Tina. It's not my wheelhouse, and I'm trying to find ways to just beat it. 6-2 with the Wheezing Zone deck. How is that? It doesn't do well against Dark Tina. I've seen it every now and then, but I don't know how effective or not so effective it is. Link me, Don. Link me, link me, link me. I want to play with some fun decks today. You was 2. Oh, sorry, Edo. You were 2 points to master, then RNG made you delete the game. Okay, wait. Edo, are you still there? Because for those of you that don't know, did I just do this? Sorry, I'm just trying to, let me quickly have a think here. Yeah. This is the only season that you have to start from beginner all the way to masters or whatnot. That's the only season to do so. When the reset comes along, you don't have to grind as much, so you'll be fine. Like, if you were masters now, what, you drop to Ultra 3? Which is a huge, like, you know, jump from beginner, not even beginner, or what is it? Pokeball, beginner, whatever it is. Can I kill him? That sounds so brutal. Can I kill him? But if I do this, we GG this guy, yeah? Yeah. Look at that. Do I have any other plays? No other plays. Hey, new easy. Ivan's Swagger. I've heard the big boy Blastoise that can counter Dark Tina. I've seen that as well. The funny thing is, people were praising the deck. I think the deck is good, but I strongly believe that you need to learn how to pilot the deck before you can use the deck. Because once that deck came out, a ton of people started using it for, this is by like I said, like the 10th, 15th, 20th time I've become masters, so it's no big deal, guys. But yeah, if they brought it into tournaments and they didn't do very well at all because they just didn't know how to pilot it against all the other types of decks. Like, yes, that is a specific Dark Tina counter kind of thing, but I don't know how. Hey, Steven, how you doing, bud? Welcome in. Welcome in. You just sent the deck in the ranked chat, so if you want to have a try, you can. You know what? I will. Actually, I will give it a try, buddy. I will. Let's build it now, and then we'll continue on with this run. Being lazy, putting in Hitmonchan instead of Hitmonlee was bad. You lost. It's the same thing. I just like the two variants of Hitmons, of the Hitmonlees. That's it. But that's the deck you used. I've seen this deck. I'm assuming it does pretty well. Okay. Let me show you the deck that was sent to me. We have I guess we have an updated this deck to play. We can try this deck to play. We can do this one, which is the Larvitar, Tyranitar you see that I know some people have seen in ranked. I don't think it's super good. I hate it because it requires you to build up a lot of walls to build your Tyranitar. Your Tyranitar is the main star, and if he gets picked off, he's screwed. These two are probably the easiest decks for me to get to Masters or beyond climbing or whatever. This one I'll probably get rid of because I don't like it. It's rough against Dark Tina, 50-50. Okay, so it's like most other things. But how's your thing? How are you doing today, Steven? How's everything actually? Are you into Pocket at the moment? I know that I've gotten Bang. Oh, I'm trying to get Bang into Pocket. Chai is just like a loop into it. He's trying to get to Masters before Korea. Oh, this deck! Miss Tina! Miss Tina is pretty fun. Should we try Miss Tina? Hang on. Let's do this till we lose. Like 2, maybe 3 games. And then I do have a deck called Miss Tina. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's kind of funny. It's very straightforward. I don't know. I don't think that's the optimal deck for it, but it's funny when they're confused and they don't do much. And surprisingly, Miss Magius has like a decent threshold. Coin flips, just on the confused. It's just cheap. Miss Magius is cheap to use, and can get online pretty quickly. The confuse is nice, and it stops. I don't know if it stops people from being able to use their passive, but they can't like attack or anything. I'm versing grass. I can't use this if I'm versing grass. I think we'll be fine. BRB 2025. Let's go. So another Arceus, Rotom, Carnivine. Sometimes you see Meowscarada with Arceus and Carnivine, and then they just search. I don't need any more basics since I got 2 Pokeballs here. We've got 2 of the Hitmonlees. Maybe we'll get the other Hitmonlee. We do! And then we do this. And then... which Hitmonlee do I want to use? The one that just kicks? Who is more valuable in the end game? It's probably the one that can bench. So we'll do this one here. There we go. Protection. Let me just DM... but no roll yet. Do we have Cyrus? Oh wait, we don't know what we have. Hang on. Where is it? It's Mega Man. We do have Cyrus, okay. I kind of want to wait till he gets KO'd here. What I can do is we can probably do a little Sabrina. Like, he'll Shaman back, but if they don't have energy, Gallade's not going to be able to KO them. So, making him retreat to this Carnivine and kicking him for 30 damage is useful. Although this deck, if it's the same deck that I use, will have Pokemon Center lead. But kicks are always nice. And we'll see what he does. This deck also has Dawn, the opponent deck, so they're going to try and transfer and try and do a nuke. Okay, looks like he's forsaking it. Good. No other energy available. This is fine. I think 1's enough here. Bring him down from 5 to 2. Kind of helpful at this point. We probably need red, though. Do you think we will ever see a Highlander archetype deck in Pocket? I think I would say it's possible. And the only reason why I say that in a way is because if they are releasing content every 6 weeks, when I say content, like, you know, the sets after sets after sets, probably. I'd say it's a pretty good shot. There's my cape. He's looking for more Pokemon. I mean, this is gonna pretty much hurt. But he doesn't have enough energy. Yeah, I think I do. How do I pronounce your name, bud? Is it just Easy? I don't win yet because he's gonna chuck in like an energyless Arceus. But this attack's gonna hurt. I don't have any heals at the moment. But I can switch to Hitmonlee and start kicking around. So I'm trying to think. Probably use this now, since we can't use a Curlier. We can use a Sudowoodo. That would really help. You just ask, guys. You just gotta ask. It's like new easy. Yeah, see, the T is silent. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. How do I pronounce the name? The T is silent, so that's new easy. But I hope you guys are happy with your ranking thus far, anyways, and yeah, that you guys are climbing pretty well and whatnot, and you're enjoying your time. Straight up bringing in the Arceus. So he's going to try and build and do stuff. Currently, we do 109... sorry, we do 90 damage, plus weakness is 110. He chucks on another energy, is 130. If we top deck red, we don't need to do, like, all this bench play stuff. But if we don't top deck red, then we will need to do bench stuff. Do we know if the next rank season will begin shortly after the current one? There is actually a date. Give me a moment while I think of things to kind of cook up here. If he has Cyrus, I am hooked with Pokemon. If no Cyrus, if Cyrus with no Pokemon, I'm fine. We got to see what he does. There is a date. So Timothy, in the question mark in the rank section, there is a section where it tells you the dates, the event details, I believe. I'll go to it after this game. I wonder if he can win. I mean, if you're thinking this long with 2 cards, it means you can't win, right? Leaf delaying the inevitable right now. Okay. I mean, it gives him some time. If we get Cyrus, we win. We got 6 cards left. I think we still have a Professor's Research. Yep. Yeah, and I understand, buddy. I totally understand. All right, this is just done. So I'll let him concede. Oh really? It's okay. I just call for it, Cheery. You know, like I do in the casting for the tournaments. I just call for it. And it was six. It was six, so we had like a 1 in 6 chance, which is pretty decent odds. But yeah, see, like I think it's relatively easier to get to masters so long as you're not versing Dark Tina. But Edo, I think I was like 1600. I was like 1650 to 70 when I was ranking on stream. And then off stream, it was just I wanted to experiment because I want to practice and try and get my Gengar deck better. Although it might be irrelevant since the next set is coming out soon. But I just wanted to polish my other decks. But in doing so, I was just continually versing Dark Tinas, and it was the most excruciating thing. I get it. People who do Dark Tinas, they're trying to climb. I get it. Even the Gyarados is fine. I get it. But Dark Tina especially, like everywhere I went was that. And it became so hateful in a way that I started meeting decks that were specifically designed to counter Dark Tinas. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. That's just the nature of rank. That's the nature of the competitive play. Oh crap! No, I was supposed to show Timothy. I pressed cancel. If you saw, I pressed cancel, but it didn't work. The Gengar deck I got to Masters. It's this one. I've updated it a little bit more, but it looks like that. Obviously, Giratina plays a huge factor in I think a lot of decks, but oh. Vice, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. My name is Nuggetty. I'm from Australia. I live in the same city as Vice, but he refuses to see me. He doesn't want to see me ever. But he always raids me, so I think he must like me in some shape or form. But if you need to raid a Dash, feel free to do so. Go spend time with the missus, and hopefully I get to see you when you get back, bud. No worries. If you need, because I have I do this as well. Hey, Killer, how you doing? Welcome. Do you really like my tournaments? Or do you really like the tournaments that we hold, Timothy? Is that what you're saying? Thank you, bud. I mean, we're just experimenting now, playing around until the next reset, since resets in 5 days. Hey, JCB. How you doing? Oh, it's Dark Tina. Sorry, I just realized what we're versing. And I'm getting messaged by people. All right. I almost feel that at some stage in this master kind of bracket thing, I don't know what the bracket is for matchups, but sometimes it feels like bots. Like predetermined bots that just plays Dark Tina over and over again. That's what I feel. Standard tourneys, I'd rather play just ranked. Thank you for your honesty, Timothy. I am trying to like figure out how JP peeps feel. You know? I want to figure out what it is for them that makes them feel the way that they feel for rank and one. Actually, I have a com, don't I? I kind of want to keep a Corellia. It would look too sus if I chuck it on the other one. So that way we can draw him into Cyrusing that if we've got another one here. We do need the main star though. Yeah, they do like I understand, Don. For them, in terms of competitive grind, when there's a system that has it in place, they will go absolutely hardcore over it. Because what you see displayed on the game, they can show off to whatever social handles they have or their friends. Whereas I guess the tournament stuff we hold, it's only through word of mouth. and there's no sense of like sticker achievement unless we send it out or something. Yeah, I can see that being crazy. All right. We have oh, probably should Curlier both and then Iono. It's pretty risky. Unrivaled, hi, how are you? Welcome in, welcome. How long are you out of Korea for, Don? I think it's good that we make them use an ability like that. I think it's pretty important for them to do so. There's the other Darkrai. There's the pump up there. A year. How long has it been? Is this... Oh, no, it's not guaranteed. It could be Sudowoodo. But doing this... I need to find some way to kick this Giratina. 90, 110, 130. We'd always one off, and we need red for one of them. It's a year and a half. Holy Don. Okay, okay. He will probably Cyrus here. I think I'm like one energy behind, which is just really annoying. I'm doing pretty well, Unrivaled. How are you? Actually, I'm a bit sick, but not too badly sick. Just sick in a way that it's just a nuisance. But how are you doing? Alright, 2 Pokemon Center ladies have been used. No tools are currently available. Most likely they're gonna go for the attack here. It's... Even if I get... Oh... No, they don't need to bellow. We do 20. The problem is that we've already been hit. So if we top this up, it's still just 170. With red would KO us. And we can't KO that yet, even if we do the attack. So... It's probably better to use Mars now. See what they do. They've already sabbed. They still have Cyrus, which at this point doesn't matter. But the problem is that because he's topped up his bench, I can't reach it in any means. I don't know. I'm still not in a good spot. This deck is just so many bases are covered. Hey, Icebreaker. And they got the helmet. Ah, yeah. It's. I can't beat what they have on the board. It's just like there's nothing I could have done there unless I top deck. If this was red, I go for it. But because not, yeah. Alright. That's why at times like these, I feel like you want to just use, what is it? You just want to use, TRG. Well, hopefully the Mars helped. But they always have it. Always have it. They always have it. I can't. It's never like they don't, you know? It's too easy to play. I think. It's the same pattern over and over again. Yeah, but as we saw, and we're gonna use Cherry God as a lovingly example, even with some errors, you can still pull out a victory. Whereas, like, I don't think I did any errors there, and I still lose. You know what I mean? That's the difference between the, I guess, in a way, power creep of decks and whatnot. It's just too hard to go up against that type of deck if they pull the world, and I can't do anything about it. I didn't call Cyrus. No, I didn't need Cyrus, though. I tried. You saw me. I was poking with Hitmonlee, and they healed it back up twice. It's very rough. And see, like this, I don't know if this is fun for people to watch if we're just going to see Dark Tinas all the time. Like so far, out of, whoops, not wins. Out of, this is game number 5, and this is the 3rd Dark Tina. Decent fun to play, horrible watch. The mirror is quite tricky. I can see the mirror being tricky. If you're going first, though, you have an advantage because you can build your Giratina early. So there's that for the mirror, right? In this one, I don't know. I just need to Mars at the right time, I feel. Like, what do I do here? He'll have a full board again, right? No, Mr. Carry. Okay. Yeah, TRG does make the game fun. I'm gonna say. I know Trav doesn't like it. Like he accepts that it is there and he doesn't mind it, but he doesn't like how he thinks it's OP. But TRG at least gives you a chance. However, going up against better Dark Tinas in higher ranks, they, like us, naturally assume the worst, so they don't just willy-nilly put energy in the active as much. So TRG is kind of useless unless I can reach this guy at the back. You know? I don't know what I want to do here. If I attack the Giratina, he just does stuff. That's totally fine. I don't think I can attack. I think I took too long. Ah! Yeah, I took too long. Took way too long to decide. Could have just attacked or whatnot. It was pretty L. I will say it was pretty L. I'd like grief on like what I wanted to do. That's probably one of the things I need to be better at. If I see the 20-second mark, just make the play. I had 10 seconds when I did that. And then that was over. But not having a secondary Pokemon is pretty nuts. This will probably ensure that I get wrecked. And I'm already like 1 down. That Iono didn't really do much in terms of alter the play, but we'll see. A fast, or maybe a no animation, like an option to not have animation. I don't know. I needed what, 5 seconds? Maybe a little bit more. This guy's a problem. Always the problem. I am probably going to get Sabrinaed. Like, I can't be a reason why I wouldn't be Sabrinaed. So even if I did it, like, missed the attack there, I think scenario-wise it's going to be the same. No Marshadow at the moment. No Marshadow. Just playing around with a different deck, Icebreaker. Hey, Joe. How you doing, bud? Hey! Mars actually did something. Okay. Actually, it was longer before the update. They improved the coin flip, guys. If you didn't know, they improved coin flip. It was quite amazing. Oh, it's still showing Gengar? Sorry. Let me get rid of that. Sorry about that. There. This would just be a body on the field. $190 is pretty good. But he's not going to be dumb to... Like, he's just going to poke me. He's not... There's no way you bring out Giratina. Hey, yeah. Good, man. How are you? Alright. So, he attacks this here. He retreats, right? That's what he's going to do. And then attack with this, with red. That's his play. But, if we Sabrina this... He has to bring in this guy, which delays the turn for a little bit more. Yeah, weakness. You're right. You're right with the weakness. Oh, that means he's got Cyrus, right? That means he's got Cyrus. Yeah. You do that, you have Cyrus. You're finally at your way to master? Let's go, dude. Not much I can do. There's not much you can do here. Giratina is too tough. Too tough. Did he stuff up? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have it. The fuck? I think they don't have it. Yeah. And they just... What is the Sabrina for? Like, no, he stuffed up. He stuffed up. He should have Sabrina and done all his stuff and then thingy. This is what I mean. These people are copy pastering. They don't know how to play. He should have Sabrinaed first and then do everything. Notice me Senpai redeem. Yeah, we do need a Notice me Senpai redeem parfait. Can you remind me and I'll try and make one? Wait, how much damage do I do? 110, not enough. We're just kicking away here. Thank you. You don't understand their play? They're probably copy pasta. I don't know. Ooh. I should have waited. I have this guy. Not that it matters too much. They've already Sabrinaed, so they're gonna Cyrus that at some point, right? Yeah, they see, this is what I mean. They can misplay, but they could still win. Not now, I don't think. How many what have you done so far? You've done like these two. He has to retreat into this. I was watching Ursi's games, was it this morning or something? And the opponents that she had was so... Was not her, but I think it was Chai. Even like some players, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I don't yeah, see, it's I shouldn't have won. You all knew. Everyone knew I should have lost. I knew I should have lost. I was waiting for it, but they screwed up the Sabrina play. It's fine, Icebreaker. Don't worry about it too much. What's your rank, actually? You never get these paid actors? Probably because you're still in the 10k mark. I think they match you maybe 10k to 5k peeps. Hey, Patrick. You buy on TikTok, I message it. I don't know what that means. I don't use TikTok that much. Yeah, they did. I shouldn't have won. But I guess we keep going because we're just seeing we are actually really interested to look at the Dark Tina counter there. This is game number 6. They had everything. Even at 1500, you never seen such play. I don't know, man. It's because it's the last week. I am not interested in buying, no. Oh shit, I'm screwed. It's grass. And I'm going first. I am so screwed. I am so screwed. So screwed. I have to do this. I need something like back here. Alright, just Geo and win. Just have Geo and win. You've been doing great against Ductina with Arceus, Carnivine, and Rotom. Yeah, I do that too, Nyako, but if they just draw really well, then it's very tough for me. Hey, I at least got rid of the Arceus. I don't know. Can I have a Ralts? Please? 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 Ralts? Thank you. I had to scream at the top of my lungs there. The problem is, I need another Pokemon coming up soon. When you get fed up, you just say fuck it and Rampardos. I feel like I should do one of those. Like I said earlier, for me, Skarmory and Gyarados is the easiest for me, like to climb. What changed in my hand from this Iona? I don't even remember. what happened like a few seconds ago. But what actually changed in my hand? Did anything change? I think my Gallade is different, right? Danny! Thanks, how are you? Wait, did you get my message? Guys, if you don't know Danny, you should. She's pretty amazing. I got an extra research. Is that what happened? I got Cyrus? Okay. Danny, have you been, like, playing any ranked at all? I could take a hit. How bad would it be if I took a hit here? No, I don't want to attack. Yeah, there's no reason to attack. It's just more, do I want to save Curlier and just... But then I waste one energy just to kick the Carnivine in the back. So I think that's the better play. I think. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not a good player. But this, kicking, because it's just nice to do, and then he can't really KO this. The season ends Sunday. Yes. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you guys. There is, if you go to the question mark in the ranking system, it will tell you how long each season is, and there's a down period, but we're not sure what that down period is about. Oh, Rotom. You did? You had a long-ass nap today, so we got to hop on Discord. It's totally fine, Danny. Totally fine. Let's use the first Gallade here. And we're gonna do this. And we've already lost one. What is the point of this Rots? No point. We're gonna just keep kicking the Carnivine. They might have Dawn. So we just got to make sure. But you can see that he's, like, desperately looking for Arceus. So I think the Ionos... Well, we both Ionoed. It was fine. He doesn't have... Oh, no, he does have it. Okay. Now it gets, like, a little bit interesting here. I think he's got Dawn. Cyrus? Retreat? Attack? Right? You're trying to keep up on sleep? Happy tonight, boy. Oh, you're going to be busy, Danny. You are going to be busy. They only have one Cyrus. So... Can still build another Gallade. 4 cards left. 8 cards left. I gotta retreat this Gallade for now.